Hi guys, welcome to the Angular Coder, and today again we have Zulfi with us. We are going to discuss about why you should join Amazon or not. So let's continue to our video right now. So Zulfi, we ended our discussion on a point where you were explaining how you joined Amazon and how difficult that path was. One of the things which you mentioned there was that you joined Amazon for money. Right? There was a good amount of money where you were earning 3 lakh rupees per year, somewhere around that, working with Infosys. You went to Amazon and you had a significant jump there. Can you give us or our viewers an idea, like what can they expect when we talk about money in Amazon?
The package that you will get in Amazon will be more than enough. Salary that you will get will mostly depend upon your year of experience and also your interview, how your interview went, right? Like other companies, they don't give you salary based on what your current salary is in your current company, but they have their own
That's it.
standards,
Yeah.
and based on that standards, they will pay.
Also, I have heard from some of our friends that the package that they give, the amount that they show it when you are joining them, is like bloated up with lot of things like stocks and other things. Which, if you leave early or if you had to leave organization a little bit early, you might not get that amount which they mentioned in CTC. I mean, these are just the rumors or things which we have heard on internet or from friend. What part of it is true and what is false?
I mean, it depends from what perspective you are looking at your package details, right?
Right.
So generally, what happens in Amazon is that your salary has three main components.
Okay.
There are other components too, but three main components are basically your basic pay component, right? And the other one is your stock options which you get, and the other thing is joining bonus that you get.
Right.
When you start there, for the first 2 years, the stock options is pretty less.
So basically, if they say that we are giving 20 lakh rupees as stock, then in first 2 years you might get like 5 lakhs
you
of stock.
Yeah, you will get like around 5%, something like that.
5%? That's pretty low, I was.
First 2 years, your component stock options for first year will be around 5%. Next year it will be around 10%. But for the first 2 years, when your stock options are less, they are giving you joining bonus.
Okay.
Which is actually pretty high if
Okay.
you will compare to any other company. The stock options that you are getting pretty low, right? So
Right.
they give you that joining bonus in 2 years of time, right? So that will be credited with your salary every month, and that actually takes care of the less amount of stock options that you get. So
Okay.
they kind of normalize it with that.
Second thing which I heard from some of our friends was that is like the place filled with very smart people, or is the did you got to code lot in these few years when you worked with Amazon? What would you feel about it?
And the first thing is that the people that you, no matter which team you go to, you will find very smart people working there.
Yeah.
So you will get to work with pretty smart people, and you will get to learn some new things definitely. Plus, there is a huge learning curve when you join a big company like Amazon, right? They have their own infrastructure that they have built and their own processes that they have built.
So one question here, why don't they use the infrastructure which is present in market right now? Why do a organization develop such a internal infrastructure altogether?
First thing is that what happens with big companies is that they start facing problems in software development which other small companies have not even imagined about. So they are the first person who actually tackle those problems, right?
Right.
So same with CI/CD pipelines and the internal infrastructure that they have, because they are the tech breakers. So they are breaking the boundaries there.
Right. How was your experience around learning in Amazon?
The most of learning that I had was on their internal infrastructure. But in the team where I was working, and this is, I don't know whether this would be true for other teams in Amazon, but the team where I was working in, the culture is basically that you use something only when you need it. If you don't need it, there is no point of use.
I have been in a financial world where also we have similar kind of saying. If it is not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yeah, because there is a reason, there is a logical reason to it. And the reason being, see, they have a huge number of customers. Whichever application you are working on, you have very huge number of customers.
But that creates problem for a lot of software developers who want to code more. Some of my friends, not but some of my friends, not you, but some of my friends actually, when they worked at Amazon and when they are switching to different companies, they felt that their roommates whom they were staying with used to code a lot, and whatever their roommates were coding in a week, they did same amount of coding in Amazon for like 2 years. They were feeling like I didn't got to change the world as I thought when I joined Amazon. I coded very less, I did very less work there. Instead of that, I was boggled up with processes to just move my change to actual production system.
I mean, partially that is true as far as my experience goes. I'm not sure about what other people have experienced, but as far as my experience goes, I have also faced this situation there. But I think there is a good reason for why this happens.
Yeah.
So see, the first thing, as I said, right? So their applications are used by so many customers. And whatever changes that you make will have huge amount of impact.
Right.
For example, let's say if you are working in AWS, right? And if you try to move fast and did some changes which actually broke down AWS data centers.
Right.
You can imagine.
Oh my God.
You can
Loss
imagine
of billions of dollars.
billions of dollars just because of a simple mistake by a single developer. So because of that, they have processes in place so that this kind of situation does not occur. But there are cases where you will see your changes will move to prod very quickly. For example, in cases where you are building something from scratch,
Right.
and you don't have that many customers yet using it, right?
Right.
So in those kind of situations, I have seen, even I have experienced that my changes went pretty fast in production.
More the impact, slower the process, because we want to catch bugs or any issues, any mistakes by developer early in the process. That's why the process.
And it is actually good for you because
Yeah.
see, Amazon follows what is a philosophy that you are responsible for the change that you did. Right?
Yeah.
So if you make any mistakes and
It goes to production.
and that causes loss in billions of dollars, then you are the one who's responsible for it.
How will I pay billions of dollars if I made a mistake?
No, you are not going to pay billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But people might come and ask you like why you did that. This is one thing which people don't understand. Even I didn't understand before I joined Amazon. Coming from a service-based company, right? So we didn't used to be that much cautious about changes that we do because the standards are pretty high there.
Right.
The standard that you used to follow before joining Amazon is not even the least common denominator there.
So you did lot of preparation, right? You solved so many algorithms. Your level would have increased by multifold when before you joined Amazon, and then also you are saying that even after going there with that much knowledge, experience beats the knowledge of algorithm.
See, it's not about technical knowledge.
Yeah.
When you are working there, I have seen and literally
Yeah.
the best project that I have worked till now, apart from whatever work I'm doing at Intuit right now. Really. So no, I'm not joking about it.
Yeah.
And that was something I wanted to work on, and I got an opportunity to work on that.
Yeah.
But till Intuit, the best project on which I worked on was in Infosys. The difference is that the way work is done, right? And what the work culture is.
Right.
So you are from a different work culture. You were working in a different work culture, right? And then you come to a company where the work culture is different.
Right.
So you need to be tuned to that work culture to actually perform well in that one. So that I think is the main reason of people struggling, and even I struggled a lot actually. Even I struggled there because of this.
So Zulfi, one good thing which I have seen, some of my friends actually moved to Seattle. What would you say to our audience who might join Amazon in future or who are planning to join Amazon? Why didn't you move into foreign country?
When I joined Amazon, I cracked Booking.com.
Wow.
It's not wow.
It's wow.
So I actually.
And where it was placed? That
Netherlands, Amsterdam.
Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, that was a really good experience. So, but I didn't go there. I joined Amazon instead. I personally don't want to move out of country.
Okay.
The reason being that I don't think because I'm not ready to sacrifice my personal life for just having that aura in society that this guy is an NRI and works in a let's say
Yeah.
different country or works in a
Yeah.
foreign country. That kind of culture is there in our society, but I think I don't believe in that hoax, and I'm not ready to sacrifice my personal life just for that.
By the way, that's actually more prevalent in Hyderabad. You would see there is a visa temple where you would go to pray to just get
Oh,
visa.
is it?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know, man. Never cared about it.
So basically, you are saying that if we go into in our early days, like in college, then at least we can make friends there.
Yeah.
But if you go later phase in your life, you won't have that.
It's very hard to make friends at later point in your life.
Yeah.
Because you develop a particular taste about people, and only with those kind of people you can make friends of. Going to moving to a foreign country definitely entails sacrificing your personal life, and if you are ready to do it and happy to do it, man, you can do it with us.
So Zulfi, we have come to a kind of closer. I want to discuss about how that Amazon brand reflected on your resume. How was your experience with it?
The brand value of having Amazon on your resume is actually off the charts.
Right.
So you can understand it from the fact that I got interview opportunities in Intuit, Google, Facebook, Flipkart, Uber,
Wow.
and companies like that. I mean, it's a side note basically, but people generally give you respect.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, people think that hey, this guy has been in Amazon, but it's nothing like that, man. Everyone is the same. I mean,
So that does give you a little bit edge over competition, and that is a good thing to have in your resume.
no, see, edge. I think your face value will increase, obviously, but with that comes a lot of expectations also. So you will have to. So even you leave Amazon, you will still have to maintain a high standard.
That you kind of
You can leave Amazon, but Amazon will never leave you.
So you will always have that high standard. If anyone comes to know that you worked in Amazon, they'll simply set the okay, this is the bar for
Yes,
this
it's
guy,
a bar for you.
and we have to work according to that. So, how was your experience with Intuit? Because I know that you joined Intuit after Amazon, which is again a big organization, a big brand, I would say. How was your experience with that interview, and can you provide us with a closer to our discussions today?
Intuit's interview was really great. I was not so most of the interviews that happens in big product-based companies,
Yeah,
including Intuit,
yeah,
is that they generally ask algorithm, data structures, and design problems, right?
right.
But with Intuit, the very first round was that they gave that they gave some business problem, and they asked to write an application for solving that business problem.
Oh my
And I really enjoyed that.
Whoa.
So after a long time, I got a chance to actually build something from scratch, and I was like really up for it. And
And that's how interviews should be generally. The candidate should also enjoy, and the interviewer also. Both should actually enjoy the process.
And actually now that also gives you an opportunity to showcase all the things that you have learned so far in your career, right?
Right.
So I was able to showcase every different techniques that I know.
So you put everything in one solution.
At least I tried to build something which is very complete, and after that the normal interview process that happens was algorithm and data structures round, and you will have a design round, and you will have then you have a problem solving round, HR round, those kind of things that happened. That happened, but the first round was really great.
How has been your work experience in Intuit?
Very friendly, very friendly, very exciting, and with very smart people. I feel very happy. I'm pretty chilled out, very happy working on my stuff.
Thank you, Zulfi, for joining us again today. I think our discussion might be really insightful and helpful for people who are watching us right now. And one day, this will give them an idea about what kind of life is there in Amazon and what can you expect there. So, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Zulfi, for giving your time again.
You're welcome.
Chalo, see you again. Bye bye.